Hello Firewood friends, Mike with K&L Firewood. We just finished those few rounds over there, made this partial basket, and then I moved it, but I'll tell you why. I want to try to get this oak, or some of it, split and into crates so it can dry for next year. I'm also going to try and steal an idea off of Todd and Evan over at Todd's Outside Again. Now, they have a restaurant customer who buys barkless oak. I don't, yet. All of my oak that I've got out here seasoned is in these 3 baskets. That's all I've got in oak. I had someone, they went online and bought 10 bundles. 6 of them were of the mixed hardwoods, just regular stuff like we would sell at gas stations. And then he bought 1 of each, 1 cherry, 1 hickory, 1 oak, and 1 mixed fruitwood, which is mulberry and hackberry, I think at the time's all I had. I'm gonna try to make some barkless oak and keep it separate. I had to kind of dig through these to find some barkless ones to make those bundles. And it's not gonna be necessarily bundle oak, it's just gonna be barkless. Seems like some of the guys are selling maybe oak, hickory, and cherry for 10 or 20 bucks more face cord. So I might try that, I don't know. This is all that's left of my boiler wood for us this year. I'm not even sure how many crates are there. Hang on, I'll tell you. There's 22 here, and I think I go through about 30 a year, and I'm working on 2 down there. So I'll get to 30 plus long before snow flies. So that'll be fine. I won't have to end up burning any of my bulk firewood inventory. So before I get into cutting this oak, I'm gonna take just a couple minutes here and talk to you guys about some of the things that I use here in the wood yard. 99% of the things that I'm using here in the yard, I've purchased myself. Like a lot of you guys, we get contacted by some of these people that promote some products, and there are times when I say, yeah, sure, I'll try that. I've actually got a few reviews to do here coming up, but this is kind of a revisit of an old one. You've seen these before on other channels and certainly on mine, but they're these HISEA or HISEA boots. Well, they contacted me again. I think this is the 3rd time they've contacted me. The first go around, they sent me these work boots that I really like, and you can tell I've used them quite a bit, and they are holding up. I like them a lot. The second time they contacted me, they were advertising those muck type boots, those outdoor kind of rubbery, and I got a pair of those. I don't have a lot of utility for them. I did show them on the channel, and they're okay. They're just not what I do out here. I don't wear muck boots much. And then I bought these before HISEA had actually contacted me. I saw Tony over at Tony's Cool Tools do a review on HISEA boots, and there was a discount code. So I jumped over there and bought these pair, and I've used these quite a bit too, and I like these a lot. So then the 3rd time HISEA contacted me, they wanted me to try a pair of these work boots. They don't look quite as nice as the other ones, but I thought, yeah, why not? So I said yes, and they sent them to me. I was pretty excited. I put them on, and this is gonna be a complete honest review. I put them on and I thought, oh, I'm not gonna like these at all. I don't know, it almost felt like there was something in the shoe. Like if you were put your foot in a shoe or a boot and there was, I don't know, a wad of paper or something in there, it just doesn't feel right. That's kind of what it felt like when I put them on. And I said, man, I'm not sure I can do this. But I gave it, I thought, you know what, they sent them to me, I gotta give it a try. And once I got outside and I was off of like level ground in the house, it was fine. And honestly, you can tell these are pretty worn. I bet I've got 30 hours in these boots, and I really like them. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Now that my foot's kind of used to that new feel, I don't remember all the specifics about these boots, but so the ones I'm wearing right now are called the men's mock toe safety boots. And last time I checked on their website, it was $69.99. There'll be a discount code down in the description. You can go down there and check them out. The men's composite toe, the ones I purchased off of Tony's review, these are the men's composite toe work boots. They're also $69.99. And these are the men's safety working boots. And these were $55.99. So here's your buy right here. These are good boots, and you get, I believe, an extra 15% off if you use our code that's in the description. Now, I'm not getting anything from this. It's just a code that they offered the viewers here. So if you want to go get yourself a decent pair of work boots and save some money, I use these a lot every day when I'm out here in the wood yard. No joke. I did get a couple free pair. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do like them and I do wear them, and I don't think you'll go wrong with them if you want a pair of inexpensive boots. They all have steel toe or composite toe, even the ones I have on. You know, sometimes these companies contact you and you get something and you're like, oh boy, that was a waste of time. But I'm telling you, not these boots. Personally, I like them. No joke. I try to give you my honest opinion. If I didn't like something, if you know me well enough, I think I'll tell you. Okay, so enough for the sales pitch. I'm gonna go get some oak. We're gonna cut it up, and then we're gonna start processing some of it. Here we go. I guess in a perfect world, I'd rather be using my Grapple, but I'm moving those crates around so much. Now that we're not stacking, I figured I'd just try this with my forks, the old school way. Well, that's kind of brutal to watch, isn't it? In all fairness, that one's pretty cockeyed. Oh, stay on there. Come on. I think I've never done this before. Wow, this is super entertaining. All right. Yeah, so this stuff looks great, but every piece in there has a piece of bark on it. And we talked about this in last video. All of this bulk firewood that I'm selling, none of it is completely, I'll say, barked. Maybe it's not worth it. I suppose it would be if, you know, I kept this and burn it in our boiler. It's going to burn great, and then sell that for 160. I don't know. I mean, if I sold that face cord for 160, and I was selling boiler face cords for 60, so that's 220, and I'm selling a regular face cord for 140, that's 280. Kind of just seems like it makes sense to just make it bulk firewood and move on. Or maybe this will sell. Maybe I'll come across some pieces that I throw in here that are barkless. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We're just gonna have to go at this together and see what happens. As I'm splitting, my wheels are turning about that math problem. And maybe my boiler wood's too cheap. I don't know. I have to scratch my head on that one. Let me know what you guys think. What are you guys doing? You selling oak with the bark on it? 2 restaurants? 2 people that smoke? Are you selling it for 60 bucks a face cord just like everything else? Are you selling it for $400 a face cord? What are you doing? Honestly, I haven't had a whole lot of oak here over the last even 10 years. It's been, you know, maple, ash, predominantly maple and ash, some mulberry, you know, some other random stuff. But now that I've got, you know, a stack of oak out there, I want to do the right thing with it. So let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. I want to know what you do with your oak. Is it barkless? Does it have bark on it? Are they big? Are they small? Who are you selling to? Restaurants, people that smoke, people that heat their house, boiler wood? Throw it down there. Give me some food for thought. I'm hungry. And while you're at it, go get yourself some HISEA boots. It's HISEA.com. I'll put it in the description. They are a decent quality boot for not very much money. So tell them K&L sent you. Use the K&L discount code in the description, and you can write back and say I told you so. And I'm going to Paul Bunyan. So me and Allison are going to go to Paul Bunyan. If you're there, I'll be there with my HISEAs on. I'm not sure which ones, but I'll have them on. I promise you that. Let's see what else we got going on. I don't know. Lots of stuff. We'll be back in a few days. Click that notification bell. Click the Click the notification bell. Click the subscribe button. Hit the like. And if you're worried about the subscription fee for the K&L Firewood, don't worry about it. I got it. I got you. I'll pay for this year's subscription. Don't worry about it. They'll just send me an invoice. I'll take care of it. Thanks for being here, guys. Remember, whether it's barkless oak, or boiler wood, or cookies, or kindling. Speaking of cookies, put your favorite cookie down in the comments below. I want to know what your favorite cookie is. Or these are like solo stove billets, or barked oak for bulk firewood, or boiler wood, or we don't really know what. Get busy. This stuff will not split itself.